Elizabeth and I know this, but one of our favorite times of years is when the cherry blossoms finally start to come out, Josh, and we're getting to that point.
That we are. It's almost daily. I've been going down to the waterfront just to kind of check up and keep you all updated on where we're at. And good news today, they've started to bud.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. So within the next several weeks, expecting to really ramp up the growing conditions as more sunshine and warmer temperatures are on the horizon. But there you go, some of the buds that are starting to take shape out across Tom McCall waterfront. The Portland cherry blossoms, a staple for us here in the Pacific Northwest. And I do anticipate we'll be nearing the peak as we work our way towards March 21st. But then by the end of March, that's where we are expected to start to lose some of those blossoms, petals, and transition over into the summer leaves. So it all happens very rapidly, as does the higher pollen counts that we expect to see as we work our way towards the end of the week, back up to the moderate to high categories. So now is a good reminder to keep that allergy medication close at hand. But today's pollen counts slightly lower because of the precipitation we picked up on, just about 1/10 of an inch for the I-5 corridor, closer to that 1/4 inch mark out along the coastlines. Our satellite and radar are still showing some heavier rain showers over the coast range, also picking up on a few of those light rain showers out along the coast. 1 or 2 of those could roll their way into the I-5 corridors. This small little batch of clouds will be the next major storm system that takes aim at not only the Pacific Northwest, but much of the country as we move our way through the next several days. So right now, out towards the airport, picking up on a stray raindrop or two as a few sun rays are starting to rain down out on the convention center here in downtown Portland as we sit at 52 degrees. Out towards southwest Washington, mostly cloudy skies, but the rest of us will be falling back into the low 40s as we push our way into the overnight hours with mostly cloudy but dry skies. So that little cloud bank that was developing out over the Pacific, it will be tracking its way further to the east, growing in size and intensity as it moves its way onshore, just clipping the Pacific Northwest. That means we'll be just seeing an increase in the cloud coverage that will come likely with height and cirrus conditions as we anticipate the ridge of high pressure to build over the next several days. That will dry us out, return the sunshine, and put those temperatures back in the sweet spot of the low to mid 60s. Let's time everything out for you here with the Futurecast. There you go, maybe just a raindrop or two as we work our way into tomorrow morning. Seeing some breaks in the clouds tomorrow afternoon to enjoy a bit of sunshine, temperatures in those mid 50s. But as we work our way into Thursday, more sunshine, a northerly breeze. That's where those temperatures will be warming back up into the mid 50s. And as far as additional rain accumulation goes, I really think that these numbers along the Willamette Valley slightly on the higher end of things. But I do anticipate maybe a couple of 1/100ths to 1/10 of an inch possible along the coast as our snow elevation level continues to hug the 4,000-foot mark. Now, as we dry out our skies, this is where the snow will start to melt below that as we maybe put an additional 1 to 3 inches over places like Mount Hood. So a nice little dusting for those ski resorts after we've managed to put down a couple of inches for Timberline Lodge, Meadows, as that base layer continues to stabilize. Tonight here in the city, 40 degrees. That's where we expect to fall to. Hey, maybe the gardeners are getting excited, especially with those cherry blossoms getting underway. You got some dry skies, all thanks to Owl's Garden and Home for giving us that forecast. As our temperatures out along the coast tomorrow, low 50s for us, the I-5 corridor, a mix of the sun and the clouds, mid 50s for those afternoon highs. And look at your 7-day forecast. Doesn't get much better than that with highs in the mid 50s, more sunshine. And as we work our way to this weekend, that's where we spring forward 1 hour. So that means we will lose an hour of sleep, but gain an hour of daylight in the evening. So a transitional time for us as those temperatures also transition us to feel more like spring with highs in the low 60s.
Yeah. Once again, your forecast has a little something for everybody.
Try to keep everybody happy.
I think you're doing an okay job.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, a reminder.